Welcome, creatures of the universe. This is the Topshelfers podcast, bringing you the weird, the crazy, the exciting stories of the internet. My name is Wesley McBee, and with me always, the man, the myth, the legend, Forrest Curtis. No, I don't.
Good, just leave it like this. All right, guys.
Welcome. It's 2018, you schmucks.
Almost.
Almost.
Well, it is 2018 for some of them.
East Coast.
For some of you guys. Or
We are
people in another
not
country.
In the East Coast. Or, where is 2018 yet? What's the countdown?
Is mine on my little heart thing? It's on the good setting. Hey.
Okay.
Fuck. Alexa, you're not getting paid for this shit.
Yeah, what? Who the fuck do you think you are, Alexa?
I'm muted.
Yeah, 2018. Hashtag new year, new me. You know, because...
We're getting that trending because, you know, this is the first place you guys probably heard New Year, New Me.
Yeah, because,
so, hashtag that because no one else has ever said that before.
New year means you got to change everything, right?
Yeah.
Or not change it when you want to, but at the start of the new year.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, it's the rules.
You can't change. You can't become a new you midway through the year when you want to. You have to wait till the new year.
Exactly. Like, you know,
you can't set goals any other time except January 1st.
Yeah, that's the only way to do it.
If you miss, sucks to suck.
Yeah, the first day. That's your time limit.
Yeah.
New Year, New Me.
If you don't have your gym pass by like January 3rd, it's over. not getting it the rest of the year.
Nope. I just gotta go to our channel real quick and put this into a different category.
Yeah, New Year.
Because I still have it set to Nazi killing New Year.
Well, they're not wrong.
I'm gonna change it again.
2018. Got to be less of a thick boy. Everyone likes thick Kanye, though.
Yeah, they do.
Thick Kanye is life.
Shit, I popped up.
Thick me, not life. Talking to you.
I don't know how I just made this full screen, so... Sorry, guys. Fucking with shit here. Trying to get the Twitch up, so if you guys want to talk to us, I can see it.
If you hear stuff blowing up, we're just in the middle of a war outside.
Yeah, there's all sorts of shit going on.
You know, big explosions in the sky, spending millions of dollars on fireworks.
What should this stream name be?
Hashtag New Year, New Me, 2018.
Well, good thinking. That's it.
We should, though, talk about how our 2017s were.
Yeah.
People gotta know who we are.
Vulgar for ID stream. It's good. It's a podcast.
We were just watching some videos on Post Malone. That guy is
He's
probably the coolest person ever.
Oh, went away.
Not just saying that because I'm some 24-year-old, 23-year-old kid. That,
No, he's a really fucking cool guy.
yeah.
He loves gaming, like us, and the rest of us Twitch streaming community.
I just love his mentality of, you know what? You don't like me?
Fuck it.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
That's how I felt for a long time. You don't like me? Yeah,
that sucks.
fuck off. Not many people don't like me, I don't think, but
Why is
sure
it
there's a few.
changing it? Sorry, guys. Okay, done. There we go. Changed.
people don't like the beard. Don't know why.
That is a
cool.
weird thing not to like.
Yeah. I never get compliments on anything else. So, I think I might as well keep it.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the chat, but it's giving me shit right now.
Some loose women like beard rides. So, you know, gotta keep it. If I just have, you know, a clean shaven face, then I can't really give a beard ride. I mean, unless you can give like a double chin ride.
A what?
A double chin ride.
Oh, yeah.
Because the beard hides the double chin. Because I'm a thick boy. Come on, Forrest.
Streaming 2 talk shows. I think we're fucking good.
You know what everyone's goal for 2018 should be?
What?
To be able to joke about yourself. Because if you can't joke about yourself, can't joke about other people.
Yeah, exactly.
Facts, knowledge.
Oh, so what I was just thinking, we're talking about fireworks shows. The one cool fireworks show I did see was in Seattle because we were there 4th of July. 4th of July.
Mm-hmm.
So we were down on the pier, and that was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah,
just
that would be cool.
Sitting right down there on the ocean.
Portland does it too, for July 4th and New Year's, on the bridge. And it's
really?
fucking wild. They do like a huge fireworks show.
And yeah, that's sweet. Yeah, that's what ours was. We went down by the houseboats, watched the fireworks. It's pretty dope. We need to make an air trip to Seattle.
Yeah, I got family up there, so I mean, if we were able to plan something, they might let us crash there for a day or two. Bubbly beer.
Sorry guys, my fucking beer's all foamy, so trying to get this stream going good. Drunk New Year.
Woo!
Ooh. Some of you guys probably already are in the new year, but we're not yet.
No,
We have 11 minutes. I think we should pull up a New Year counter so we can celebrate the new year.
Right? Start all of our inspirational goals.
Right? So you did look up some Y2K stuff, right?
Yeah, we were talking about Y2K and kind of, New Year's brought Y2K back in 99, and obviously we were both way too young to remember that.
Yeah.
Kindergarten, first grade maybe.
But we're 23,
Yeah.
turning 24 next year, so we were 6.
Yeah.
Fucking with the Y2K New Year thing. So
From what I read, so you hear a lot about people talking about Y2K like it was like apocalyptic situation, like the world was going to end, bombs were going to explode.
yeah.
I read what it really was, and all it was is the computer systems couldn't generate a way to show that it was going to be 2000 because they all run off of the last 2 digits. So 99 was the final one.
Yeah.
So going into 2000, it was just going to show 00. So they didn't know how to like fix that.
And then they thought like Terminators were gonna take over and shit.
Everything was going to have this big, massive air and just cause like the nukes to go
is that what
off.
it was? Like wipe out the grid.
Yeah,
Is that what it was?
Different things like that, and I guess people really bought into it because I guess if you think about it, it's kind of scary because technology was getting big. I'm sure a lot of people were a lot less educated on education, as educated on technology as they are now.
Yeah.
So maybe when they thought like the news was putting out this air, even though it really wasn't like this, life-threatening air, people who didn't know much about technology were like, oh my God, computers are gonna, send airs through the government and launch missiles without us even knowing and all this different stuff.
Huh. Yeah, so caused all sorts of shit. Yeah, when I read it, I was like, oh. I thought it was like they thought computers were gonna control like AI was gonna take over and stuff. But
but AI might take over here in a couple of years.
Maybe, yeah.
People
if
need
they
to
start releasing that shit.
People need to start listening to the smart people of the world and not the dumb people.
Mm-hmm.
Elon Musk. Hey, we should probably stop researching AI.
Right.
Let's listen to him and not Mark. Give me the good Zuckerberg.
Exactly. He keeps trying to release stuff, but
I get it. He's powerful, has a lot of money, but doesn't mean you should do that.
So,
Just because you're rich doesn't mean you're right.
no.
Or does it?
I don't know. I guess that's a question.
I'm not rich, so I can't really put my 2 cents in on that.
Exactly.
I could probably get someone $1.
Gotcha, $1.
Got you $1. Yeah, how was your 2017 as a whole?
It's good and bad, I think.
Yeah, mine too.
Okay, yeah, it was pretty good. It's so much weird, hanging out with all sorts of different people.
Yeah, a lot of good memories,
Yeah, for sure.
but not much else.
Yeah.
Went through some pretty hard depression that I couldn't explain. It just hit me, and I was like, fuck, what is this?
That's
Brain,
no fun.
don't do that. It's like I wasn't even having any, problems in life. Like, life itself was really good. Things were going well, but for some reason, I was just in a rut.
That sucks, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens sometimes with my anxiety, just randomly get it really
Yeah.
bad.
And it's kind of like you can't beat it.
Mm-hmm. For some reason, it happens more when I do stimulants. Like,
Really?
Yeah, which my doctor wouldn't prescribe me Adderall because, which is good, you know, I don't need Adderall.
Yeah.
But because she's like, it might really affect your anxiety. Because that's when I just got off my anxiety medicine.
Mm-hmm.
And I got tested for ADHD, and she's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was on, I forgot what medicine it was. And it was just like, it felt like the placebo effect for like the first couple of weeks. Like I was like on cloud 9. Just
Yeah, that's how I was too. I was like, man,
that shit's
good.
fucking rad.
Yeah.
You know, I just felt like anything could go wrong and I'd be super pumped. And then you just fall into this like state of zombie mode.
Yeah.
And that's when it got worse. And I was like,
The emotionlessness.
Yeah, nothing.
That's awful.
Like sad shit could happen or something could be funny. I'd just be sitting there like,
We
Yeah,
had
just-
5 people watching, and they all left. But
hey, you know what? At least they tuned
are we
in for a
too
minute.
fucking boring for you?
Yeah. What's
Someone
your problem?
said cool hat, and I said thanks.
Were they talking to you?
I don't know who they're talking to.
Your hat is pretty cool.
Just a good old regular beanie.
Supreme,
Maybe they can
dude.
see Supreme on it.
Yeah, dude.
Supreme, if you're listening, we would love some free stuff.
Hey, sponsor us. We'll sponsor you.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means, but I mean, hand jobs?
Yeah, Supreme. Anyone that works at Supreme, you know, we'll throw out a couple hand jobs here
Yeah.
now and again.
I got pretty strong, muscular hands. They can squeeze real hard.
That's what we're talking about. So 5 minutes to the new year.
Yeah.
Before we become all different people, you guys might see the change because you know that's what happens at New Year. Everyone becomes a new person. So if we change a little bit, you know, once it hits 12, we apologize.
Yeah, we're sorry about that. It's just, you know, new year, new me. Not much you can do about that. In reality, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, though.
Right?
I just really don't understand the concept of... Like, I get setting resolutions. It's probably smart for everyone to do.
Yeah, it's good to make goals and stuff, but like, yeah, it's good, you know, New Year, 'cause they start making goals, but why they feel the need a whole new year to...
Well, right.
They need the Earth to rotate one more time just for the fucking... All right, now we start making new goals.
Exactly. And with me and goals, like, I set goals all the time, and I always have new goals every time I reach a goal.
Yeah.
So I feel it's really silly to wait until the new year to start new goals. Like, once you reach a goal, do you just coast the rest of the year?
If you achieve... Wait. If you
Like,
achieve,
if you, like, let's say you set your New Year's resolution goals, and you achieved all of them, like, June.
time to start setting new goals. I mean,
Right.
it depends. Like, yeah, some people probably...
Isn't that, like, the smart mentality to do? Like, oh, I reached my goals, let's set some new one. Like, well, I got 7 months to just sit here and do nothing.
Yeah, that may be the smart thing to do, but it's not like that's what everyone does. You know, maybe they achieve their goals. Like, all right, I did my New Year goal, and then they just go downhill from there.
Yeah. For me, I have like this, I think this is for a lot of people, not just me, but it goes with like Xbox and goal setting and anything like that.
Yeah.
I love that feeling, like when you get an achievement or you reach a goal that you've been working on, even if it's like a week-long goal. Like, you get it and you're like,
Yeah, it is. It's nice. And that gives you motivation to do more stuff. Like,
exactly.
Like, wow, I did that. Like, the smallest thing. Like, let's say you're working a waiter. I made my tip goal this week, or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Or my goal was to clean my whole house.
Yeah, and then you do that, and you feel amazing after. Something about accomplishment
Yeah.
that makes you feel good about yourself.
Yeah, maybe then that rotates into the next goal. It's like, you know, I'm going to detail my house. I'm going to deep clean my house, you know. And then once your house is clean, maybe it's like, oh, I'm going to deep clean my car. And
Yeah. Like,
all those things
clean
just
my life.
compound interest. Exactly, yeah. I'm going to deep clean my life like you deep clean my asshole.
Did you say your wife?
No, my life.
I'm gonna deep clean my wife.
Hey, you know what? If you're out there, watch out.
Ladies, if you want a good deep cleaning,
You know how to call. The man
we
with the
got
beard.
that for you.
The man with the Supreme beanie.
You want that? You want that little cleansing little girl?
No
No, definitely not.
It's okay, me neither. Not anymore. I
A
gave
minute
up.
and 10 seconds till we're new people. 2018, it's weird to think. Did you think when you were a kid you were gonna like think about 2018?
Absolutely not. I couldn't even think about 10 minutes into the
Right.
fucking future.
It's like, what's gonna happen in 2018?
Well, we don't have flying cars yet.
No, yeah.
We
What is
got-
this bullshit?
We got cars that drive themselves, though.
Ooh.
Getting there, at least.
Yeah, I've seen. Did you see the one dude? I think he's a comedian. He was in the Tesla, a self-driving car. He was just sitting back smoking a blunt. The car's driving himself.
That's the future.
Can you get in trouble for that? You think, officer? I wasn't driving.
No, you couldn't. No
Yeah.
way.
Like,
If you didn't touch the wheel,
if
like,
the state's legal, and like legal weed there,
I can't imagine.
so that'd be sweet.
They're gonna have to start changing the rules here pretty
Getting
soon.
drunk. Tesla crashed the car, not me.
Right?
10 seconds.
9,
No, 7,
6,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my god, it's 2018.
Oh,
Holy shit.
there's a-
Drink up, you motherfuckers. Have some booze. It is 2018.
There's a raging clue in 2018.
Yeah.
Cheers.
God damn, yeah, drink that. We beeth the new year.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna stop drinking. Good one.
New Year's resolution. I'm gonna stop drinking.
Fuck, what an awful New Year's resolution.
That'd be dumb.
Oh god.
Why stop something you hate? I mean, that doesn't sound right. Why stop doing something you love?
Right, exactly. Like, I think like, hey, I should drink less, but I don't want to. Why?
Right.
Like, it would be, everyone's like, oh, it'd be easy to quit smoking or drinking. It is if you want to,
Yeah.
but I don't want to, so why
Right.
stop?
Yeah.
Right? I don't do any other drugs, really.
Only the occasional.
Yeah, pretty sober. I don't count booze because I've done too many things. So
Yeah.
going from a lot of things to one thing, pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
We'll see.
Do you ever see yourself quitting?
Drinking?
Yeah. Like, not completely.
I mean, slowing down. I don't know. Maybe we'll
Maybe.
see how life goes. I like drinking too much. I like beer. I just like beer.
Yeah.
So
No problem with liking beer.
people like Diet Coke, and
I think if you were getting fucked up every day, it'd be a problem.
I don't. I just drink
No.
every day. I call it medication.
There you go.
Happiness. So, yeah, I don't get sick as much. Shouldn't say that though, because now I'm gonna get sick.
Yeah, knock on wood. Wrong wood. But no, I mean, yeah, I don't. No point. If you don't see any negative side effects.
No, only positive.
If you start dying,
Yeah, if I start like pissing blood or something, and
Then
I go
it's
to the
time to
doctor and
change.
they're like, "Hey, it's your alcohol." I'm like, "So drink less."
yeah, it's your liver. It's failing. So cut down a little bit.
Oh, speaking of that, did you see they're able to now genetically modify pigs so that because now their organs will now be compatible with humans.
Mm.
Before they weren't, so it'll basically wipe out the donors list in one night. It's supposed to be coming out this year. Now it's 2018.
Oh wow,
So
that'd be so great.
yeah, so like a pig will which they're gonna more bacon, but
Right.
yeah, you'll be able to use pig organs, which hopefully it works out. Hopefully there's not some ill side effects to having pig organs, but supposedly it's supposed to be compatible now. They're starting clinical trials for the new organ transplants coming up, I think, next month or so.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
My
so-
uncle needs a new liver. You wanna know why?
Too much drinking?
He's an alcoholic. But he's the couple steps up from just a casual drinker.
Yeah. What's that show that everyone likes? It has the Gallagher's.
Oh, Shameless.
Shameless.
Yeah.
I like how he gets the new liver and he immediately
Starts
starts
drinking.
drinking.
Shameless is a great show.
I like it. It's good.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun. Frank Gallagher.
My man.
My man.
He knows what it's about.
Yeah, he does.
What else is he in? He was in something else, and he's super weird in it.
I don't know.
The dude who plays him, I can't remember.
I'm not good with actors and actresses.
Yeah, same.
If you can tell me something they're in, like, you know, might be able to know them. But I was watching Black Mirror. Highly recommend that show.
At first, you know, because you were telling me about it, and I wasn't like I don't know, I must have zoned out or something because I wasn't thinking that each episode was something different.
Oh.
So it starts out with that dude, you know, fucking the pig.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, she was released 30 minutes before.
Yeah.
Like, never tell him.
Right.
And then the next episode is that black dude, and they're on the bikes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what the fuck is going on? The chick, he buys her a ticket with all his money. She becomes a porn star.
Dude, it's wild.
What was that world? Why were they all riding bikes?
To generate electricity.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
How long do they have to do that for? Did it say?
I think that's just how you generate power.
So for life?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was when they turned 21, right? So as soon as they turned 21 is what it said.
Well, and I think all the people like me who are fat had to be all the cleanup people. And the one guy kept making fun of all the fat guys.
He's throwing his cups out.
Yeah.
Like, clean that up, bitch.
But I think that's how they made their money, is you either a cleaner or you're a power generator.
Yeah, and then that'd be so annoying. You're sitting in your room, it just kept popping up the ads.
You
and
can
porn,
skip the ads.
and you had to pay to skip them.
Well, it'd be worse, though, the person you fall in love with and she starts sucking dick for a living. That'd be hard.
Yeah, it would.
Would you watch it?
I don't know. Maybe like a couple years later.
I don't know if I could, because if it's like pops out and it's like this big ass like horse dick, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, because at first it would
job.
be brutal experience having to watch this girl you just gave everything to, you're in love with, and then she starts fucking.
Yeah,
and I don't know. Maybe a couple years later, like I don't know, fantasize about her.
Yeah.
Then you can pop it up.
It's my kink now.
Yeah, at first, didn't it? Wasn't it popping it up and he couldn't close it out because he ran out of money because watching her?
Yeah.
Then he saved up his money and the knife to the throat.
How much have you watched of it so far?
Just 2 episodes.
Okay.
Kai loves it though.
It's just wild, like.
Yeah, 4th season just came out, didn't it?
Yeah, because it's not all the technology that's in it isn't far.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like the one I watched tonight, lady lost her husband.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes back as like a real doll, you know those real dolls, right?
Oh shit, yeah.
But like a little bit more like advanced one. And they took all the stuff that he posted on Facebook or social media, and created a personality of him.
So was it all crazy? Was he posting crazy stuff on social media?
No, it was pretty much him.
Oh, okay.
But like, it was not him enough to freak her out, you know.
Yeah.
Because there's only snippets of who he would have been.
Oh, okay.
It was a good episode, but it makes you think like, how far are we off from that? You know, there's the talk of, losing my thought of your consciousness being able to get uploaded to the internet.
Oh, kind of like that one with, whoever plays Captain Jack Sparrow.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. Have you seen that one?
No.
I don't know, but that's what happens. They upload him to the internet.
Right. But they're talking about that in real life, having your consciousness being uploaded to the internet.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Yeah, that would be really.
Because if that's really how it is, I don't know. Because then you don't really. I don't know. What do you?
Are you living?
It's if you're that's weird. Yeah, if your consciousness, you still have thoughts and stuff. I guess.
That's the question, though. If you're without your brain, is your conscious thought still being conscious? Or is it just going to be the memories?
I don't know. That's a weird thing to think about.
The next episode you watch, I think, is real crazy. It's like your eyeballs have like the ability to record all your memories.
Oh, that's not good.
So people would like have an argument and they're like, you said that, and he's like, bitch, you want to bet? And like rewinds to that moment, and you could be able to show exactly what happened.
Oh God.
And I was like, ooh.
They would see a whole lot of my memories you don't want to see.
Right, exactly.
Be mostly just me in bed with my phone with a sock on my wiener.
They try to look up from like 2010 2016 for us, and it's just sock on your memories.
You've spent 2 years straight masturbating, like a total elapsed time has been jerking off.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Right? I don't know, maybe less for me. So about 15 seconds a day, actually.
Yeah, but if you combat it, like, if you think about it, 15 seconds a day, 8 times a day, that's at least a minute and a half.
That is a lot of jerking off.
I mean, you're just shooting blanks now?
No, not me? No, definitely not.
Oh.
I wish.
I wish too.
Throw a sock and it sticks to the wall. No, that'd be a little much.
Would you ever get a vasectomy?
I mean, yeah.
I kind of want one.
Me too.
I'm at that point in my life where I don't know if I ever really want kids. Plus, how many kids need to be adopted.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. If I could do the vasectomy and it doesn't let me have STDs either.
Oh, that would be a game changer.
Done. No kids, no STDs.
Yeah.
Kids are the worst STD.
Parasite on your life for 18 years.
What other STD, like, besides, the terminal ones do you have for 18 years straight?
Right.
Chlamydia is gone in a week if you do it right.
Mm-hmm. Some people would know, but, don't worry about it. No, I just feel like, honestly, our population's pretty out of control. There's a lot of kids who need to be adopted.
There's a lot of people having kids who shouldn't be having kids.
That's a big topic. Should there be people getting sterilized? Like,
should there be a permit to have kids? I think
something.
So. Like a IQ test.
Oh fuck.
I mean, not even an IQ test because there's some dumb people that are great parents, but
yeah,
there's just.
I just think they need to know their circumstances.
Yeah.
I get it. Just everyone has sex a lot, but you just got to think about that chance.
They come back from their mission.
Oh, are we roasting a certain community already?
Come back from their mission, get married within 3 months.
Pregnant within 6.
The day of their wedding. And then every 9 months from then, they're pregnant again.
Yeah.
Like my neighbor, I swear. Yeah, she's not going to watch this. My neighbor, I swear she's been pregnant since I've seen her. She has I think there are 4 or 5 kids now.
That's it?
And
I have a few neighbors with 13 or 14.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
more power to them. And the thing is, here's the thing. Those families all are really happy, well taken care of.
That's good. Yeah, but if you can do that and provide for your family, not have kid have a shitty life, then good for you.
I'm all for it. If I could, it's weird. So I talk about not having kids. I'm an only child. Yeah. Very rare around here.
Uh-huh.
I think I know 3 other people.
Right.
I've always thought you can almost call it a fantasy. I've always wanted that idea of it's Thanksgiving Day and there's 25 people in your house. It's your whole entire family. I've never, ever, ever experienced it. You want to know how many people have been in my house at one time?
What?
6.
Oh, really?
6 family members.
Damn.
We had more people over at my house when we were young, hanging out in our basement playing video games than ever any family.
Damn, I think I would prefer that, to be honest. My family, they come over to my grandparents, and there's a child molester, a heroin addict. So you have all these, some real shitty people, and I would prefer the small,
right,
where you don't have all these fucking assholes in your house.
See, and I think that's the comparison, because everyone I talk to says that. I wish I had a small family.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that. I just wish we could do small ones. We thought about that with my family instead of big Thanksgiving and just sitting at my parents' house.
Yeah.
It's 5 of us. Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah, because this Thanksgiving it was me, my mom, my grandma, and we played Phase 10, and I got destroyed again this year, and we played that 31 game.
Sounds like a decent Thanksgiving.
Well, yeah, I loved it. It was peaceful, it was quiet, and
then
sipping on some whiskey, me and my dad, and
right,
just relaxing. It was great. I loved it.
Exactly, yeah. Then on Christmas, we had Christmas at my parents' house this year. So, they all come over. A lot of them, my mom's side, they all have little kids. Mm-hmm. So it's just little kids running around everywhere. And it's fuck.
But see, this is the weird part about me is, it kind of sounds fun to me. Because you want to know how many babies I've held in my life?
How many?
1.
I don't like holding babies.
I didn't either. I've held one baby, and I was so terrified that it was going to die in my hands.
Right? That's how I am. Everyone's like, want to hold my baby? Not really.
You want to know whose baby it was?
Who?
My little sister's baby.
Oh, really?
The first baby I've ever held in my life. She was like, you want to hold it? I'm like, oh, I'm all good. And she's like, here. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know. This is a life in my hand. I don't want it.
Right? So, yeah, keep your fucking babies out of here.
But I go up to my cousins, and we have, like, more family up there. And, like, it's fun for me because it's foreign.
Yeah.
So maybe, like you were saying, if it's not foreign,
Yeah.
it's not as fun.
Yeah, that makes sense. Definitely. And I guess maybe if the kids were fun, but I don't like kids that much.
Me neither do I.
I don't want to play with them. I don't want to get the fuck out of here.
See, all the kids up there, they always, like talking shit, like, oh, you want to play Madden? I'm like, yeah, if you want to get shit on.
Yeah, that'd be fun if it was like that.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's just running around.
Like, my little cousin was like, yeah, I play Call of Duty. I'm like, oh, that's cool. How good are you? And he's like, oh, I'm decent. I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's play some Call of Duty. 25-0 later.
You want to get wrecked, you little bitch?
Right?
Fuck you.
I remember this was, like, when we were still young.
Mm-hmm.
Back when Halo 2 and Halo 3 were big.
Yeah.
My dad came downstairs, and he's like, you guys play Halo a lot, right? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, do you think you could still take me? And I'm like, I don't know. 25-0 later, motherfucker. That's the day we stopped playing video games together.
Right, that's how it is with my dad. He gets real mad playing Madden or something.
Yeah. Madden's frustrating.
It definitely is. Interception after interception.
Right. It might be frustrating because I suck at it. I don't like sucking at video games.
Me neither.
Mario Kart's really fun, though.
It is. We don't have it.
I got a Switch for Christmas. I know, kind of weird. I loved it.
I need to get a Switch too, then we can both sit in our houses and, hey, want to play Mario Kart?
Play some Mario Kart.
And too bad you can't do a cam. Too bad there's not like live stream style, the camera in the little corner.
Oh, yeah.
So you can just see my face real close up.
Hitting those corners.
What's up?
Fuck you. Or we could stream it for you guys.
Yeah,
if you want Mario Kart, let us know.
Yeah, we'll play some Mario Kart.
Love it.
Well, you definitely need to do some fucking Cuphead again tonight.
Yeah, we do.
That game is infuriating.
I'll never be able to die happy unless we beat that whole game. I know that sounds bad, but
I think we can do it.
I know we can.
Yeah, definitely. What other games do we got here? I don't know. We'll definitely just next week get the Elgato.
Yeah.
Stream everything.
Wait, are you saying we don't have an Elgato set up
yeah,
already?
what are you talking about?
We just need a new advanced Elgato.
Yeah. We don't have the HD version.
Yeah. If you haven't seen that video yet, it's going to be posted to YouTube soon of us playing Cuphead. Check out our Elgato.
I think we have like a shit ton of video of us playing.
It's pretty fucking spicy.
There's I don't know if you've seen the channels. They play video games, but the titles they all just do being bad at.
Yeah.
So it's just them not
being
good.
bad at.
We need to do that.
There was the rage throughs too.
Oh,
Instead
really?
of playthrough, rage through. Everyone did that with Dark Souls and shit.
Being awful at Cuphead.
Okay, since we're on the topic of video games, top 5 favorite video games that you can think of. Doesn't have to be like top 5 like in order.
Do you know what game I always it's fun in my head because I had a lot of fun playing as a little kid. It was on, I believe, the Super Nintendo. It was a Power Rangers game.
Oh yeah, I remember
that game.
It's kind of like Streets of Rage, right? Where the side scroller where you beat up
it's
stuff.
a side scroller.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I played that so much, and I just really fun remembering it.
Yeah.
Mario Kart 64 is always fun. Oh, top 5 for sure though. Or 007.
Oh yeah.
64.
GoldenEye. It's a great one.
That's top. I don't know. Modern ones. I like Doom. Wolfenstein, like we were saying earlier. What else is really good? I'm trying to think of ones that pop off. Like,
there's a lot. Like I hold Halo 3 really close to my heart.
I forget Halo 3 because
I've literally played Halo 3 campaign with all my friends.
Yeah, Halo 3 is a good one because everyone played it.
Yeah.
I miss the days when everyone used the microphones
on
Xbox.
It was good times.
It's fun trolling.
I'm a sweaty nerd and still play World of Warcraft a little bit.
I kind of want to get. I just never have gotten into it. I think I'm late in the game though.
No, not really.
I don't think so.
The thing with World of Warcraft that kind of sucks for someone who's been playing it since the beginning is it's gotten a lot easier over the years. So it's easier to pick up.
Okay. So it'd be good for me, not good for you.
Right. Like, there's still new content, and if you're, like, super hardcore into it, like, it's still difficult in some aspects, but it's easier to pick up.
Okay.
And you can, if you do things right, you can play it for free now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they have in-game currency as gold.
Okay.
If you save up enough gold, you can buy time to play it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you can play to pay, or play to play?
Yeah,
basically.
exactly.
That's cool.
So you can do your normal, like, monthly subscription, or if you are good at getting gold, you can just play for free.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, those two up there. I don't know how many hours.
RuneScape.
Fucking RuneScape. It's making a comeback.
Is it?
Dude, so many people play RuneScape now.
Damn, I think maybe I need to start streaming RuneScape.
Dude, there's lots of RuneScape streamers.
Huh.
It's like really popular.
I didn't know that. I used to play it so much. Like what? Was that like 6th grade?
Had to have been, yeah.
So that's a long time ago.
I never got into it that much.
I did. That's all I played.
It looked fun. I like the idea of games that have like a really hardcore progression with grinding.
Do you know what? I can't remember which game it was. It was one of those online games, and I don't know. I don't remember which one, but I fell for it as a little kid. Where, give me your account info and we'll give you a bunch of free money or whatever it was. And then I got my account info, then logged back into my game, and then everything I owned in the game was gone. I had nothing, so everything I'd ever worked for in the game was gone.
That's the worst.
But I was a little kid, so I was like, fuck.
Right.
Little assholes.
That happened to me in World of Warcraft too, but
really,
thankfully, Blizzard's really good at getting your shit back.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they reverted everything back to where before I got hacked.
Oh, that's good.
What was weird is like they got on and like obviously stole all the shit, but then they like transferred the character because there's like realms and servers.
Yeah.
They like transfer them to different servers and that costs like money.
So they paid to.
Unless they hacked it to where you don't have to pay.
Huh.
It just seems weird. And like they changed like the races, that costs real life money.
That is weird.
So what did they do? They stole all my shit and then paid money?
Yeah.
It seems kind of backwards.
I guess if they want to, right?
Yeah. What other games are just great? There's so many great games that are hard to think about. Star Fox 64.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably my number one.
Do you think that we like these older games because that's what we had growing up, or?
Yes and no, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I still beat Star Fox 64 every single month.
Really?
I love that game to death. I can probably play that game blind and beat it still.
Okay.
Bad example of that is I used to love Yoshi's Story on the 64. Recently bought that. Can't play it.
Really?
It's just...
Huh. That's
just
what I was
not
curious.
fun.
I was just wondering if we liked it then because it was games when we were younger, but...
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
I think that's definitely part of it because a lot of those games are I consider my favorites, but at the same time, there's ones I've gone back and played, and I'm like, this is fucking just an awful game.
Do you know what I feel bad for? These kids like that never got to play video games through their progression. They started out now when video games are 4K and good graphics.
I'll tell you this much, you get a new age gamer try and go back and play some of these old games and they're going to realize how fucking stupid difficult some of them are.
Oh my god, I've been trying to play Mike Tyson's Punch-Out for like 2-3 years now, and I just barely beat the first Bald Bull, so...
Yeah.
It's fucking hard.
No, one of the accomplishing game achievements I have is I beat Ghouls and Goblins.
Okay.
And... I have the original cartridge for it, and they fucked, the funny thing about it is congratulations, it's spelled wrong. So you win the game and it's spelled wrong, you're like, oh.
Okay, so I just did all that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That game's fucking, I've never want to play it again in my life.
What's the hardest game you think you've ever played?
That wasn't, built to be stupid hard?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of tough ones. That one was really hard, but I managed to get through it. The Star Wars game on Super Nintendo. Never beat
Which
that one. I can't remember the name.
The one I always played was the pod racing one.
Not that one. Ooh, I can't remember. I remember like the layout, like it was a 2D side scroller for some of it, and then like some of it you had to like drive Luke's pod or speed or whatever you want to call it, and like avoid rocks and stuff.
I don't remember that one.
It was fucking really hard.
I bet.
That one was really hard. I never beat that one. I think Dark Souls is a hard game, but it's just a game that if you're patient, you can beat.
Yeah, Dark Souls is fucking... Which one do you think's the worst? 2?
1.
I mean, not like hard, but...
Oh, worst game?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I think they're all great.
Really? Yeah, everyone hates number 2 for some reason.
I love to.
Really?
Yeah, I thought it was great.
I have not played... I played like 10 minutes of Dark Souls 3, so...
Oh, Dark Souls 3 is...
That's good?
Good shit, yeah.
What other... Oh, one of my favorites, though, is Skyrim.
Oh, yeah.
That's my top. Skyrim's gold.
Yeah, I think that's just easily one of the best games ever made.
Right? I wish they would just come out with a new game instead of...
Skyrim on every single system known to man.
And then all these bonus downloadable content bullshit.
Yeah.
Who made that? Is that the one they're talking about? Hiro Kojima here. Is that the one? And is that who made that one?
No.
Oh, it's not that one.
Uh-uh.
Doing a game. Oh, what is it? Far Cry 5? Is that the one?
Yeah, that looks good.
I want to play that one.
Yeah.
That's an open world one.
I loved Far Cry 3 a lot, and 4 was pretty decent. Primal was cool. Actually, I didn't play much of 4, but
I played the first one a ton because it came with my 360.
Like Far Cry 2?
Is that the one?
I think so.
Is it?
Yeah.
One of the whatever came with the 360 back in the day.
What about Dead Space?
That game is really good.
I loved me some Dead Space.
I haven't played 2. I've only played 1 and 3.
You didn't play 2? I thought 2 was the best.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I played 1 because I got it on my 360. And then Dead Space 3, I believe, was free or something.
Oh, really?
Or I bought it. I don't know. But I played Dead Space 3. That was good, too.
I thought 2 was my personal favorite.
Oh, shit. Yeah. So I skipped it.
There's a part where there's some babies that blow up.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Have you seen it yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Definitely want to, though. It's coming out here on DVD, I think, in like a week or 2.
I don't want to ruin something just in case they add it as bonus content. Because there's a scene that's not in the theater version.
That's like a deleted scene?
I don't know if it is. It was part of the filming.
Oh.
I saw I didn't see the clip. I was reading about it, and I saw a picture from it that was not added to the
Because it was too,
release.
like...
Too much, yeah.
Ooh.
So I don't want to ruin it, because then it'll be a real shocker if...
Okay, well, if I'll watch the movie, and then you'll have to tell me what it was.
Okay, yeah. I'll have to watch the DVD release, too, see if there's some bonus content.
Another good game, actually, trilogy, except one of them sucked, was BioShock.
I loved BioShock.
Yeah, I didn't play 2.
Which one was 2?
You were playing as the Big Daddy.
Okay, I did play that. I have the BioShock
like collection
edition, yeah.
I played 1 all the way through. 1's great.
Oh, it is
So good.
amazing.
2, I started playing 2, and then I can't remember why I didn't beat it. And then Infinite, I loved.
I like Infinite, too.
With that ending where it's like
oh, yeah,
hundreds of parallel universes and shit. I was
you're
like,
everyone.
Whew.
And then, yeah, isn't he also the dude from 1? And then
Yeah.
I'm curious, I always forget to look up. I want to see what new games are coming out this year.
There's a lot.
There's the only one I'm waiting for. There's only one.
Yeah.
Red Dead number fucking 2. It's the only game I want.
I think if they do it right and they make it like Grand Theft Auto and do all the online shit, that'll be the biggest game ever.
Right? 2018 games, and it popped up. We gotta do video games because it was talking about the Olympics.
Oh, yeah.
2018 games.
It's the Winter Olympics. Dun, 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 dun. We could become a curling team.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Curling duo.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Video game release dates.
Curling duo is the same idea as
Redbox. Fuck off.
shuffleboard.
Yeah. Oh, we need a shuffleboard table.
Yeah, dude, shuffleboard's so
fun.
fun.
2018 Like I keep changing. I keep popping up Xbox shit for the Olympics.
I need to bring the Nintendo 64 over once we get the Elgato.
Yeah, that'd be
I got
fun.
all those games.
It'd be really fun.
Banjo-Kazooie. It's a good one. Mario Kart 64.
Oh God.
Got that. Diddy Kong
We
Racing.
can do live stream some Mario Kart.
Some Mario Kart? Hell yeah.
Good.
For you who are uncultured swine and don't know what Mario Kart is, you play Mario Kart, but the one rule is you have to finish your beer before you finish the race, and you cannot drink and drive.
Absolutely not.
So you have to decide, do you just chug it right off the start?
So yeah, you start at the countdown.
Right.
So if you can drink a beer in 3 seconds, you're golden for the rest of the game.
Right.
Or you have to stop, get a head start if you can, and then chug it.
Yeah, so it's, do you chug the beer right at the start and risk being in, last place? Or do you race really, get to the final lap and stop and chug it? It's a lot of fun. Great drinking game.
January. Let's see what games come out here. I saw Pure Farming 2018, so Farming Simulator.
That's the game of the year, obviously.
Have you ever played it?
I've played a farming simulator.
Not the one.
Not the premium.
Railway Empire.
Sounds like a...
We gotta buy just a bunch of these unheard of games and stream them.
They're the best games.
UFC 3.
Nah.
It covers Connor.
Oh, shit. Give me your belt. You can't have enough belts.
Conor McGregor.
I have mixed feelings about him. So I'm a big UFC guy. Love it. Follow it. Watch all the cards. I'm so torn on Conor McGregor.
I like him, and I don't like him at the same time.
I love his shit talking. I love good shit talking.
That's what I mean. Do you know how I always forget about that? I like Connor, his shit talking, that I hated. Chael Sonnen.
Oh, yeah. I didn't like Chael Sonnen, but I love the Diaz brothers.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people hate the Diaz brothers.
Fucking Stockton.
Right.
Fuck you, fucking Stockton.
The difference between Conor McGregor and the Diaz brothers, though, is they might be really gangster in real life.
And really dumb.
Well, you can tell them that, but...
They may be, but goddamn do they, work hard as fuck.
Well, and I've heard they're
don't they swim out to Alcatraz?
Yeah, they run the triathlons and shit.
That's hard work.
I heard they're actually really good dudes.
Really?
Do a lot of stuff for their community.
Good for them.
Yeah. But here's my problem with Connor. He's proven himself a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely. No one can take that away. Is he done? I know he's saying he's going to fight Tony Ferguson. I don't know if he's going to be able to win that fight. He hasn't won his last... Well, he's lost 2 of his last 3 fights. He lost to Mayweather. He lost to Diaz. Came back and beat Diaz. Or no, how was it? He beat Diaz the first time.
No.
He lost at 170 against Diaz.
Yeah.
Beat him at 155.
Okay, yeah.
And then lost to Floyd, which everyone kind of saw coming.
Yeah.
But if he loses to Tony Ferguson, there's no way he's beating Khabib.
No.
That guy's just a fucking animal. And then where's your fights?
And didn't he give up his belts?
No.
He didn't?
I don't think so.
Do you know what? I just saw, what's his name? GSP gave up his belt. So is he done?
He didn't. He's not done, but he doesn't want to fight that heavy anymore.
Okay.
He wants to go back to
welterweight. I saw him gave up his belt.
Yeah. But the problem is does he go fight Max Holloway at 145 again?
I don't know.
He says he doesn't ever want to fight at 145 again. He's beat Holloway. Yeah. But Holloway looks real fucking good now. Mm-hmm. So, or do you go up? Who's the weight division right above him? 170? So you want to fight Tyron Woodley? Good fucking luck. Yeah. The guy's a fucking brick shithouse. The guy's so strong.
Isn't John Jones, He's
done? 205. Who knows? Who knows? Guy likes to party.
Yeah, he does.
I don't know if he really did steroids or if it's just something to do with the cocaine thing or...
His cocaine is hilarious.
Yeah.
He's talking, I did cocaine all weekend before. Was that him that was talking about that?
Yeah, because he was talking shit to DC.
Yeah.
And he was like, I did cocaine and still beat your ass.
I was partying all weekend.
It just sucks because John Jones might be the best fighter of all time.
Yeah.
And he got famous and someone's like, hey, why don't you hit this shit right here?
Yeah.
Take this line. He took that line. He's like, wow, I'm on top of the fucking world.
It reminds me of Dewey Cox.
I don't know what that is.
The Dewey Cox Walk Hard. You ever seen it with John C. Reilly?
I don't think I have.
It's making fun of Johnny Cash.
Oh.
It's so good. We'll have to watch that sometime. It's
Yeah.
amazing. Every time he comes in, Dewey, get out of here. You don't want this shit. And then it's weed. And he's like, what is that? It's marijuana. And he's like, yeah, what does he say? He's like, oh, I don't want to get addictive. It has no addiction. And he keeps saying stuff. And he's like, he's just, I don't ruin my life. And he's just going on and on. It never has. He's like, I kind of want to try that. He's like, it turns all your good feeling or bad feelings into good feelings.
Right?
It's so funny. And then, he does just every drug. He keeps walking in on doing drugs. He's like, I kind of want to try this cocaine.
Cocaine.
It's so good.
The other thing, UFC 220. It's going to be good.
When is that?
It's, I think, mid-January. It's Stipe versus that Francis Ngannou or...
Yeah.
That guy's scary.
That's a good one.
Because I've never seen a human being punch another human being and it, like, legit, like, off the ground.
Yeah.
Because, like, he hit Alistair over him so hard that, like, his feet, like, flew off the ground. That doesn't happen often.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he do it to 2 people?
Yeah, he did it to Orlovsky, too.
Yeah.
And, boy, would it suck to get hit by that man.
See, it's just so hard and you're a big dude.
Yeah.
And you get punched off the ground.
Well, they were saying, I don't remember if it was on the actual UFC or if it was Joe Rogan talking about it, but they have him down in Vegas training at some like super UFC facility.
Oh shit.
So he has like all the best equipment you can think of, all the best like health management, all the best food, and they're just like creating this fucking Bane UFC fighter type guy. But the weird thing is if Stipe beats him, Stipe will hold the record for the most title defenses in heavyweight.
Huh.
It's only 3.
Really?
Yeah.
That's wild.
So it really shows you that it's hard to be a heavyweight because you get fucking...
Someone else is always going to be better.
Yeah. Well, in heavyweight, it's always one punch away. You never know.
Yeah, because they hit hard as fuck. It's like Brock Lesnar. They said his hands are the size of lunch boxes.
Yeah. Well, do you remember Shane Carwin?
Yeah.
He had to wear, I think it was 8X or 9XL gloves.
Nice.
I can't imagine that because, like, I've had XL gloves and they felt just fine.
Yeah.
Like, I maybe could have worn 2XL gloves. 9XL gloves?
What is that? Is that like
it's like banana fingers, dude.
A whole basketball just.
Yeah, absolutely. That's like your fingers almost touch on the other side of the basketball.
That's insane.
Like that would be like, and that's trying to hit you.
That's a bit
like,
much.
That brick hand is trying to hit your face.
Fuck that. Those guys. I mean, they are. Some of them, like Connor, are making a lot of money. Some of them still have jobs.
Yeah, which is whack.
Yeah.
But you know what?
So, February, it says Call of Duty WW2 The Resistance. So, you think this is a add-on?
Oh, yeah, it's a DLC pack.
Okay, I was like, what is...
I think it has like 4 or 5 maps and then a new zombies map.
Okay.
People and their zombies.
Right, Far Cry comes out March 27th.
Definitely want to get that one.
Yeah, for sure. What other ones are coming out?
You think
There's
it's
a lot of games coming out. I didn't realize.
Yeah. Do you think the new Far Cry is going to be racist America?
I don't know. It's an old country town, I believe.
It's got to be racist then.
Yeah. A lot of these are like arcade games. Q1. Why is that saying Q1?
Quarter 1.
I don't know. Why isn't it telling me dates?
It just means it will be out from January to
Yeah.
March.
Oh, so they don't know the date yet.
Yeah.
The only confirmed date after that, which I'm so upset about, that was supposed to be released now. Red Dead Redemption 2, June 8th. That's 6 months away. 6 fucking months. until we can play some Red Dead.
I just hope that they keep delaying it for really good reasons.
I hope that they.
It's just going to be super polished and just.
Oh, they're coming out with looks like a add-on for Battlefield 1 too.
Yeah.
Bunch of them.
Is that game still pretty big online?
Yeah, a lot of people still play it, but it's not as big as what. Some people hate it, some people love it. I like it a lot. I thought it was cool. I wish it was. I like the World War II style guns better and stuff. So
yeah.
I prefer that. That's why I like. I don't know. I haven't really played much Call of Duty actually. We'll have to play that later, but
yeah, I'm always down for a little Call of Duty. I stopped playing Call of Duty though a long time ago.
That's why all of them got so bad, but I like WW2. So
the thing that got me for Call of Duty for a long time is, like, I fell in love with it. COD 4, World at War, like everybody else, and I just kept buying them. Loved Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Loved Black Ops.
And then after
Modern Warfare 3 was
from there, it just got shitty.
Black Ops 2 was decent.
Yeah.
And then it got weird.
I was trying to play the other day, like, was Advanced Warfare one of them?
Yeah.
The guns, like, aren't guns.
No.
It's weird. I was like, what the fuck is this?
The one right before World War II I really didn't like. Because like, on multiplayer, it was, like, robots and stuff, too.
It was bad.
Just wasn't my cup of tea.
No, not me. That's why I like the classic boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground. What other games do you see that are worth mentioning? Anything?
That looks good. Let's see here. Metal Gear Survive.
Everyone loves Metal Gear. I've actually never gone through that franchise.
I played a little bit of it.
I feel like I'm a little past. I'm a little too far.
Yeah.
Like behind.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's Solid Snake stuff, right?
What was it?
Metal Gear is Solid Snake?
I believe so.
Yeah, okay.
What other games do we got here? Oh, some add-ons for Shadow of War.
Tons of add-ons are always dropping.
Oh, Red Dead Redemption Remastered.
Does that come out
after? Yeah. Which, I don't know if that's good or bad for them. Because if Red Dead Redemption 2 is really good, then I don't know why they would want to play. I don't know. Red Dead Redemption is just so good.
Yeah.
The Crew 2. Did you like The Crew? Did you play that all? The racing one?
No, I didn't play much of... I don't know if I even played that game.
It was really hyped up, but then... I don't know. Wait, A Wolf Among Us? Is there adding more to it? Did you ever play that? The Telltale game?
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
Yeah, it says coming out Q3, but it must be more to it.
I thought I saw something, I may be completely wrong. I thought Telltale was going to do a Star Wars game.
I thought I saw something too. The Blob 2?
Game of the year. Calling it now.
Right? What's the one with the monkey thing?
Monkey Ball.
No. Oh, Monkey Ball. If they're robbing a place. I don't know. It's a sequel to a game. I don't remember what it is. I was just wondering if that's going to be any good.
I don't know what you're talking about, actually.
I'd have to look it up. There's a game coming out called Road Redemption. It's a motorcycle racing game.
Oh, I bet it's
Road
Redemption.
Redemption.
That was
Call of
sarcasm.
Cthulhu.
Dude, Cthulhu is the only god that people
Lords
need to
of
worship.
the Fallen 2. I never played one.
Well, was that game free on Xbox?
Oh, I have it.
Yeah, I like that game.
Oh, yeah.
If it's the one I'm thinking of, it was built a lot like Dark Souls.
Yeah, pretty sure. What else we got here? Oh, what? Left 4 Dead 3?
No, I doubt it.
That's one of the releasing games in 2018.
What date?
It just says quarter or something, yeah. I gotta look this up.
I have a feeling I would have heard about that, and Valve doesn't make 3s.
Right.
If they make Left 4 Dead 3, that means there's going to be a Portal
Half-Life
3 and a Half-Life.
There was. I saw something about new Portal something. Left 4 Dead 3.
Is 2018 going to be the best fucking year ever?
Left 4 Dead 3 release date, characters and maps. Left 4 Dead 3 everything we know. TrustedReviews.com.
I will stop living life again. Left 4 Dead is one of the greatest games ever.
Oh my god, yes.
Is this legit?
Let's see, when is it coming out? We have no idea yet. Valve is yet to even acknowledge the existence of Left 4 Dead 3, besides a few subtle leaks.
Gesundheit.
So the official release date is just a pipe dream at this point. It's worth noting that the release gap between Left 4 Dead and Left 4 Dead 2 was incredibly small, so Valve maybe just be spring the third installment out of us out of nowhere. Let's see here. Valve recently announced that it has 3 full virtual reality titles in development.
So it's going to be virtual reality?
I don't know. Let's see. Valve has never been a developer to stray too far from what it knows best. Left 4 Dead 3, Portal 2, Half-Life 2, Team Fortress 2 set new standards for the genre.
Right, but those games have been out for so long now.
Yeah.
And it's kind of been like the inside joke that they just don't make 3.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Forever. They never talk, or never, you know.
And I know Half-Life 3 is the whole joking thing. I don't think there will ever be a Half-Life 3, which is whatever.
Yeah.
But you can make a Portal 3, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Portal is fantastic. You can easily make a Left 4 Dead 3.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, people love Left 4 Dead.
Oh, it's so
People still play Left 4 Dead 2 all the time.
And it costs a lot. Like, they're still pretty pricey on.
Well, and you can... The thing with the PC version is people make millions of maps for it, so it's still super relevant. I hopped on the Xbox 360 and put in Left 4 Dead 2, and I got in a game in like 2 minutes. Full lobby.
Huh.
So people are still super active with it.
I hope that's a real game.
I hope that is too. I keep trying to pull up IGN's games coming out.
Upcoming. Let me scroll back down to what else we got.
I'm not really a big fan of IGN. I don't really follow anymore, but they usually have a good idea of upcoming games.
There's a lot of games coming out, but I just don't know enough about a lot of these to mention them.
Are you on IGN?
No, I'm on releases.com.
I think I found a decent list if it will load. Load on my magnificent $10 laptop. It runs slow when I even load up Word.
God, let's see what else we got here.
What's a game that everyone loved that you hated?
That I hated?
Mm-hmm. Can you think of anything?
I'm not sure. There's probably a couple, but I can't think of anyone right now.
I hated the new Mortal Kombat game.
The newest one?
Mm-hmm. 10?
Not the Xbox 360 one?
No, the Xbox 360 one was great.
I haven't played enough of the 10, really.
I did not like it at all.
Really? I played a tiny bit of it, so...
I loved 9 because 9's story was awesome.
Yeah.
I beat 10's story in like 3 hours. Maybe 4.
So there... Oh, I hope that's a real one, too. DayZ, Xbox One.
That'd be cool.
And Untitled Star Wars game, Viscriel, is making it. I don't know their games.
Well, Disney or someone who was leading LucasArts.
It might be EA, too. So, hopefully it's not...
They shut down some single-player Star Wars game.
Oh, really?
Which was pissed a lot of people off. They just said, nope, cut it. Apparently it was pretty far into the creation process.
That sucks.
Yeah.
There's quite a bit of games coming out. I just don't know much of these to really tell you guys much about it.
Alright, so this is list of, like, I think popular games. Street Fighter 5. Probably not going to get that. Inside. Outlast 2 for the Switch. Ni no Kuni 2. Red Dead Redemption. Terraria for the Switch. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Huh.
Should be a good one. Bayonetta 2, God of War for PS4. That one looks actually pretty cool.
What one?
The new God of War.
I haven't seen it.
It's all Norse gods.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A lot of people are talking about that. They're like, usually I would hate this game, but it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks cool. State of Decay 2.
Oh, I want that one.
Yeah. Have you watched anything on We Happy Few?
Pull
up a trailer for that and watch that. That game looks fucking wild.
I'd pull it up for you guys, but I don't think I'm allowed to show it. I don't know, are we?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works. Kingdom Under Fire? Well, that sounds cool, but I don't know.
I mean, you guys could probably at least hear the audio.
Yeah. That game looks super wild.
So it's a Wii game or Wii?
No, just Wii. WB.
Yeah, I know, but for some reason the small picture looked like a Wii character.
Oh. Terra. Payday 2 for the Switch.
Okay.
Crackdown 3. New Spider-Man game. There's DayZ.
So this guy's running. He's got glasses on and he dropped a thing of pills. They're pink. Let's give you a little play-by-play. In case you haven't seen it. Okay, and then there's 3 cops and they have white face. They look like Jabberwockies, and now there's some trippy stuff happening. Kind of reminds me of weird Bioshockness.
Yeah.
Now 2 dudes just grabbed a lady. Just grabbed a paddle blowing a whistle.
Was it a rape listing?
I think so. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of Bioshock a bit.
I think that's why I want to play it.
Yeah. Everyone's wearing Jabberwocky masks. This dude just threw a dude off the cliff. Yeah, it reminds me of a no. What's the one where you have to you can either do stuff sneaky or not? The sequel just came out. Is it
Dishonored?
Is it Dishonored?
Yeah.
Reminds me of a mix of Dishonored and
Bioshock. Yeah, I think that one might be interesting.
And now they're trying to shove a pink pill in this guy's mouth. Oh, they put it in. And now he's... Oh, so if you don't take the pills, it seems...
Yeah.
You see reality. So there's some sort of crazy pills, and then... Okay. Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, it might be interesting.
Check it out, guys. We Happy Few.
So here's a game called Vampire, but spelled Vampyr. Vampire.
Should I look it up?
I don't know if you gotta look it up, but it looks interesting. A game called Detroit Become Human. Should probably be called Detroit Become a City.
Yeah.
Oh, this one will be interesting. The Forest. Did you ever see gameplay on that?
The Forest?
Yeah. If that's the game I'm thinking of, you crash land on like this random area that's in a forest, and it's like a weird survival game. But it's been in beta for a long time. Oh, it's only coming to PS4. Interesting.
Oh, so it's because Xbox got PUBG.
Yeah.
The Forest.
Well, it's not anything like that. It's like a survival game, not a multiplayer.
What's the one that Xbox got? A lot of you guys Twitch stream it. I mean, not Xbox, PS4 got it only. It's a popular Twitch streaming one. Let me see here. Look up Twitch real quick.
Fortnite?
No, it's not Fortnite.
For everything.
Escape from Tarkov. You heard of that?
Mm-mm.
It's a popular streaming one. Let's see.
Oh, look, there you go. RuneScape coming to Android and iPhone.
Oh, shit.
To be announced, 2018.
Well, we peaked today with 5 viewers.
That's what I like to hear.
And one person said nice hat, so if you were the one, thank you.
Yeah, if you're the one, make love to us.
And we're gonna eat some ass and jerk each other off maybe for a little bit. Yeah.
Here's a game. Transport Giant.
What is that?
It's the year 1850. The world experiencing its biggest upheaval. Witnessed the birth of mass production. It looks like a train game.
Oh, that may be the one I saw. No, I saw whatever, something.
Oh, yeah, Mega Man Legacy Collection. That might be listed as one of the hardest games, too.
Mega Man?
Yeah, that game's fucking, like, all of them are real hard.
I've only played the old ones.
They're hard. I've never beat a Mega Man game.
Well, it's 12:54 now. You want to do some streaming maybe?
12:54?
Yeah. So we've been podcasting for an hour. And
Let me go through this a little bit more. I just want to see if there's any other
okay.
good games. Let's see.
See what else we got in the world of games.
FIFA 18. Starlink Battle for Atlas.
There's some people like so triggered on Twitter about my meme to Dieter F. Uchtdorf, the Mormon leader.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people threatening me and stuff. This dude probably has more likes on his, because he replied to me just saying it's not a place for crude humor.
Uh-huh.
And he got 28 likes. He's probably most likes he's ever gotten. Someone was saying stuff that Jesus created me and I just treat him like trash. And they're like, how do you think this makes Jesus feel? He loves you and you treat him this bad. And I was like, I was going to comment on it. I don't know if you know this, but Jesus is dead. He's not feeling much of anything.
Oh.
And yeah.
Who threatened you?
People were just like, something bad is awful is going to happen to you. Just you wait.
Oh,
I was like, these are supposed to be good going Mormon folks. And then one of them that was saying how the one that said I was treating Jesus bad, and then she's like, just you wait till the day something bad happens to you. And then she messaged me, what town do you live in Utah? I'm like, bitch, come and get me. I should say that. I'll kick Jesus' ass and your ass.
I just don't get why people get so mad.
They were triggered. Except for the one dude. He just told me, well, wish is not a place for cute humor. Which, I didn't respond to him because, he wasn't a dick, so good on him. He didn't give me the response I wanted. And then I was blocked by Dieter F. Uchtdorf. So if you guys don't know who that is, he is one of the LDS church leaders. And I will show you guys real quick. See if you can see it. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I don't think you can see that. Yeah. Well, sorry to show you just a white screen, but I was blocked. He blocked me. God hates me.
Well,
guess what, Dieter F. Uchtdorf? God probably isn't real.
bam. Mike.
Drop the fucking mic, Uchtdorf. I thought he's supposed to be teaching the word of God and spreading it to everyone. Instead, he just blocks me. I'm going to commit suicide because of you, Dieter F. Uchtdorf. I hope you're listening.
He's just running a good business.
Yeah, they are. One of the greatest businesses ever made. Religion. Young Joseph Smith knew that.
Why would you say that?
What?
Did you know? I heard something else. Did you know he was blind?
What?
Or like partially blind?
No, I didn't.
And he
know
apparently saw a bunch of stuff.
Huh.
Hmm.
That is suspicious.
If you can't tell, my eyebrows.
If God
are doing
loved
the
him
weird
so much,
thing.
why didn't he fix his blindness?
Well, I don't think God's supposed to do that.
Jesus did. Remember? Healed the blind.
Yeah.
Cured their leprosy.
Miracle
But Joseph
worker.
Smith was not real. The funniest, what's that one show you told me to watch, the Western one?
Godless?
That's so good.
Oh, yeah, they bash real
Yeah,
hard.
when he's talking, he's like, he's got some weird things about Jesus. He thought that the Garden of Eden was here in Missouri.
Right?
So funny.
Yeah, we could bash religion all night long, but
Right?
2018.
Yep, 2018. You're a bashing religion.
Yep. It's necessary, though.
Yeah,
A
gotta keep them in check.
necessary evil for the people who didn't have something to believe in to not go crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm happy about that.
Yeah, good on them. They found something that keeps them from raping and murdering me, so
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
But thankfully we can not rape and murder people because we're sane human beings.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I want to know, like, in a hypothetical alternate dimension, how many people would be murderers and killers if there was no religion? Would it be skyrocketed?
I mean, depends. Did it start from the beginning?
I don't know.
Because if there's no religion from the beginning, then everyone's just,
Decent.
decent human beings.
How many people have been raped and killed because of religion?
A lot.
Religious wars.
A lot. Did you see they released that 100? There was the kills by police was 100 times more than terrorist attacks in the U.S.
Seems about right.
So yeah, you're 100 times more likely to be walking down the street. I think they were unarmed civilians. Is what it was. It was not like it was unjustified police killings.
Right.
So yeah, you're 100 times more likely to be killed by a cop than you are a terrorist attack. So
Welcome to America.
So is that saying the police are the terrorists? They cause me terror.
It's just a tough thing because it goes back to even talking about...
It's just what I think that they accountability. If they wouldn't, they're just not held accountable. I think if they were held accountable for their actions, they would.
Well, absolutely. But where I was going with it is, what's the percent that are bad compared to the percent that actually just try and do a good job?
I don't know. It depends.
Because there's a lot of media where it shit talks cops for being bad.
It just depends on the area, because I know our city that all but 2 are bad cops, and we live in a very small city.
True.
And a lot of them have been caught stealing heroin.
Previous, yeah. Been kicked off other teams for previous.
And it would, and in our city, don't say it, don't you guys harassing me, but, they've been caught stealing evidence here, and there's I think 6 of them that have been in trouble. So if you go to court, they can't testify because so. And that's just here. That's a small place.
Yeah, we're a small city. But no, what I was saying is, like, this kind of goes along with all how the media is really bad.
Yeah.
They're going to portray everything that's bad with the cops because that's the news that people want to hear.
Oh, there's definitely some good ones, too.
Yeah.
For sure. Did you see the one just barely? The cop that punched through the ice to save the little boy? It was like this last week here in Utah. He punched through frozen ice and then dove in the frozen water and saved like an 8-year-old boy.
Oh, shit.
I was like, that's the cop stories I need to hear.
I bet it's one of those things, though, where honestly, when you become a cop, you don't get paid shit. Just like teachers. I get why teachers give up.
Everyone hates you.
Everyone hates you. Everyone's trying to start stupid shit.
Yeah.
So at what point do you just say, fuck it, you know what? There's no point.
Right?
Fuck all these people not really breaking laws.
Did you see the thing, though, the guy that just swatted the dude? I mean, I don't know how long it goes. But they just caught the guy, though, that did the swatting. And the cops went to the wrong house and killed the guy. Unarmed, he just opened the door. Because, they knocked on the door. That he was swatted by someone. And then he was swatted. He opened the door. The cops shot him, killed him.
Oh,
it's the wrong house. And the guys that did the swatting got arrested just barely. He looks like the total fuck. But it's like, shouldn't... And so the family couldn't afford the funeral costs and stuff.
Right.
It's like, why everyone's talking like, yeah, the dude that did the swatting is a scumbag, horrible human being. But what about the cop that just shot a dude unarmed that just opened the door? And he's like, he was reaching into his waistband. And they're like, no, he just opened the door and you shot him.
Or maybe if you weren't addressing who you were... and it's some weird hour of the night. I don't know the story, but hypothetically, some weird hour of the night, and some motherfucker comes bang on my door. Probably gonna go to the door with my gun.
Yeah, but he didn't. He just got shot.
I mean, think about it that way too. Like, would you? Let's say it's midnight somewhere, and some loud thing.
Yeah, exactly. If I hear weird noises in my house in the middle of the night, I'm not going empty-handed.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's crazy. It just, and the police protecting police things fucked up too.
Yeah.
Like the girl that was raped just barely in New York by the 2 cops, and then 9 other police officers showed up to the hospital to threaten her life and stuff.
It's hardcore.
But yeah,
Above the law.
right. So
Above the
I met some,
clouds.
like, I mean, I'm not bagging on cops. I met some cool, slim, but I
Oh,
met
yeah,
some
it's very
cool,
slim.
cool cops. Like when we were skating up at the U one time, there's this Polynesian dude. He came up and he's like, security called me. He's like, I just gotta talk to you guys just while they're watching, so I don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
And he's like, I don't care. He's like, I think it's cool. You guys are not doing anything. You're just riding your skateboards through.
Right.
And then all of a sudden another cop, because Salt Lake has a different portion for the university.
Right.
They're all Salt Lake cops, but and then another cop showed up. This short, buff, like bald cop showed up, and the Polynesian dude saw. He's like, all right, guys, just go, get out of here. So he knew that guy was gonna be a dickhead, so he just made us leave.
Yeah.
I was like, that cop was cool as fuck.
Right.
Like, thanks, dude. I appreciate it.
I just don't get at what point is it people just trying to mind their fucking business, right?
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Like,
that's a problem, that people don't mind their business. Cause
that's true.
so it's people that call the cops for no reason at all, and so they have to show up, and that's crazy. Like the one time, I was driving just from my house. I live right by the park, and someone was longboarding, so they held onto my car just right over, around the corner to the park.
Yeah.
And then he's like, the cop came over to me. He's like, whose car is that? And then I was like, it's mine. He's like, all right, I just want to let you know. He's like, just don't hold on to the car with the longboard. He's like, I don't care. He's like, it's not hurting anyone. He's like, if you get hurt, it's your own fault. He's like, but I had 4 different people walk over to the police station to tell me that you did that. I was like, what? And it was like 8:30 in the morning. 8:30 in the morning, people walked to the police station. He said a couple showed up and some called just for that.
See, and I don't understand that either. Like, is your day that uneventful or that fucking, like, you're that mad at other people doing shit that you gotta call the cops?
Is your life so shitty? Do you hate your life so much that... Because, yeah, we were playing basketball at that point, yeah. So it was just, like, probably, like, 100, around the corner. So probably 100, 200 yards of him holding onto my car, and then I parked.
If that, honestly.
Yeah, if that. And then, and then, so... And then it's that 4 people.
Wow.
For that. He's like, I don't care. He's like, just don't do it because they harass me and then I have to harass you.
Did I ever tell you, or were you there with the Apple incident when back before the old owner still owned it, where he was digging through the trash can?
Oh, with the tanks or something?
Yeah, so I'll tell the story. It was really, really stupid. So there's a store in our area that is like, it's just known. It's called the Apple, and it's just like, everyone knows what the Apple is.
Yeah.
It's just like a little kind of shitty convenience store. But like I've known the owner since I was like I've gone to school, and like from kindergarten all the way to high school. Same 3 schools, never moved. Know the owner, like thought I knew him.
Yeah.
Apparently not. Went up there when I was like 16. I think we were playing basketball and we went to go get a drink. And we parked on the side, and then in the back, there was like a bunch of us. Like it was like 4 cars. We all drove up to the Apple. We parked on the side of the building, and then on the back, on this side, there's a big dumpster bin. And I get out of the car, and I go over, and like I noticed that the owner was digging through the trash can. So I just like, I guess this is me just not minding my business, but I don't know. I walked over and I'm like, hey, are you okay? And he's all like, what? And I got like super weird about it. I'm like, are you okay? Like, you're digging through the trash. Are you okay?
Yeah.
And he like points over, and there's like 4 cops like back there.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, you should talk to this guy. He's asking weird questions.
What the hell?
And I'm like, what the fuck? So this big cop comes over, and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I was just asking if he's okay. He's like, why are you asking him?
Yeah.
Like, because I've been going to the Apple for a long time. And he's like, well, good job. You just became the #1 suspect in a meth bust.
What the hell?
And I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, I need your information. So I gave him my information. He's like, don't leave town. Don't leave the city.
What the fuck?
Like, all this shit. So I go home, and I'm, like, telling my mom. And my mom went into, like, bear cub mode. It was great. And she's like, no, they fucking didn't. And we drove back up to the Apple, and she went and just raised hell. And she came back and, like, they understand now what the circumstances were with you. And I'm like, oh, okay, Mom. I'm down.
Good job, Mama Cub or Mama Bear.
Well, I guess what it was is the owner didn't recognize me.
Yeah.
And she's like, when he saw me or my mom, he was like, oh, that's your son? And she's like, yeah. And he's like, oh, well, and I guess what it was is there was a bunch of propane tanks, and they were filled with meth substance or something like that. And he was digging them out of the trash can. I guess what it is they end up finding out that they would put meth in the propane tanks, put them in the dumpster, and that would be like the drop-off points.
Yeah.
So definitely probably should have minded my business, but...
Yeah, just being the kind guy asking.
Yeah. Got a little interrogated and...
Fuck.
Then had to watch Mama Bear Cub go through her fucking thing.
Hell yeah.
She was livid.
That's so funny.
You can see the fire in her eyes, ready
That
to
is
fucking tear some
great.
people apart.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that could be a good story to end on. We can get some Cuphead streaming going.
Oh, yeah, we will stream here, so, stay tuned.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Later.